guys, don't forget that I got brand new merch. Link in the description below if you guys want to wear some royalty merch.
What has happened? What are we fighting for? Now we can't go back and we can't move on. No point to pretend anymore. I've been strung out, starting to lose my soul. But you went too far and I won't back down. I'm heading for another door. It was only a matter of time and I never needed you around it. But we keep running round and round. I've been down there looking for the silver lining, but no matter what, we're always fighting. So maybe you should just get lost, cause you're not safe with me around. You got spooked out before I detonate. You gone too far out of bounds. You better plan for your getaway, cause you're not safe with me around. You got spooked out before I detonate. You gone too far out of bounds. You better plan for your getaway, or I'll detonate on ya.
Jeez.
So this is the place?
Yep. This is it. Look at all this mess. So... well...
Jeez, and who did you think did this?
Well... I mean, judging by the fact that the kill was not very clean at all, and those claw marks has to be something to do with the supernatural, unless there's a human that has well, very sharp nails, or some sort of claw weapon. But I don't think a human would do this, considering the fact, well, the person that, owns this place usually owns a lot of vampires. So...
vampires, huh? Well, I can definitely tell you that's exactly what did this.
yeah, I was thinking the same. What else were you thinking?
Well, not just a vampire, but definitely not a naturally born vampire. I mean, even the infants of my kind definitely don't leave scenes this obscene.
Mm-hmm.
And judging by these claw marks, this looks like it was a crime of rage. And definitely something or someone that couldn't control themselves. I mean, the arms and head are just ripped off of this corpse.
Yeah, they just wanted, well, what looks to be like blood, considering the fact that it's splattered everywhere.
Well, yeah, exactly. It looks like they were bloodthirsty, but judging on the fact that they got more blood on the ground than they probably consumed, I would assume this was a vampire that was turned pretty recently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And definitely one that's not traveling with a pack or anything. So, probably one that's just gone rogue and doesn't know how to deal with being turned. I mean, who would just turn a human into a vampire and let them loose?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, got it pretty spot on. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, considering the fact that there's the claw marks, I can tell that probably the vampire just didn't know how to use their strength, and their sharp nails. And the amount of blood that's displayed everywhere, I assume they also didn't really know how to clean up the kill. Most vampires, know how to kill in stealth just because of the whole night and shadows thing. But this one seemed a little desperate. So, I assume...
This is usually something that you would see in children that have been turned, but judging on the size of these claw marks, this is definitely closer to being an adult-turned vampire.
Exactly. And one that hasn't really had any training at all. So, the real question is now is, who's turning them? I mean, I assume, they might be others. But also, if this rogue vampire even scratches or bites another person and then just doesn't kill them, then guess what? There's another rogue one as well. And then
that's going to turn into a huge problem for those of us that can actually control themselves.
exactly. And then on top of that, also, if they start attacking random human villages, it's going to be another war. Another war between the humans and the vampires.
You said that the person that owns this estate for business has a lot of vampires around?
Yeah, I recognize the logo and the distillery. I might need to look into it a little bit more, but I definitely recognize it. I've seen it before. Probably, I don't know, a long time ago. My dad and I used to travel to a whole bunch of vampire places, so.
Well, if we're going to get to the bottom of this, then I guess we need to talk to the owner of the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I mean, the vampire that did this couldn't have gone too far. I mean, when you just turn, what's the first thing you want? Food. So that means that they must have turned nearby. Perhaps maybe the village over there, or maybe a nearby city. Or maybe they were just let loose here. I don't know. But we gotta get to the bottom of this because I'm actually now curious in this. It gives me something to do. So.
Oh, you mean rather than just sit in my castle all day?
Hey, I've been through a lot recently. All right, this is a good hobby for me. Maybe I should go into criminal investigations. Who knows? I've seen a lot of blood in my life, so might be good at it.
Seems like the next thing to do is to I guess figure out who owns this place and question them.
Yeah, I'll probably just do that. I might ask my family for. Right? Or maybe I shouldn't ask my family. I'll just sneak in and just ask for records.
Alright, well, whenever you get that done, let me know.
It'll probably be later tonight if you're available, so just don't plan anything.
Sounds good. Wouldn't dream of it. This person, whoever's doing this, is going to be a problem for all of us.
Exactly. Alright, well, you should probably go. I don't know, take more samples, I guess. I mean, it's not like there's much for me to take anyway.
Alright, well, good luck figuring out what the next steps are.
See you back at the castle. Alright.
This is definitely the place.
Yep. This should be it. I suppose what? We just knock?
Well, I'm kind of just the bargain type, but if you'd like to be nice, we can knock.
Alright.
Time to get to bed.
Here.
Bed. What is that?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
I thought you could just force this. Gold, silver, we have some guests. I don't know. Do you know who's here?
Yep, that's him.
Where are those baboons at? I'll enter this. Who goes there?
It's, my name's Colin Dracula, and I'm here with my, companion.
Colin Dracula.
Are you going to let us in, or?
What business do you have here? At Castle Chardonnay?
No, it's an investigation at something that happened at your recent distilleries.
Investigation? Now you are the authorities?
Might as well be.
Yeah.
Let us in. Maybe we could talk about it.
Of course, I have nothing to hide.
Oh, well,
Please come in and close the door behind you.
Good evening.
Oh, this place looks a lot bigger on the other side.
Yeah. Well,
Welcome to Castle Chardonnay. In the town of Merlot.
lovely place you got here. It's really, cozy.
Does everything have to be named after alcohol?
Of course, I own this town and this castle. So I pick what I choose.
Well,
I am the Duke, Victor Valentino, and you are Colin Dracula, you said?
Yeah, part of the Dracula family.
Very intriguing. A vampire.
Ah, you know the family?
And I'm Lilith.
Hello, Lilith.
That's all you really need to know.
Is that so?
All right.
What brings you here? You said something about the murder?
Yeah, one of your local distilleries, I was tasked to investigate what I was told to be an attack. When
Yes, I already know about that.
already the the bloodbath that happened.
Yes, of course. I was notified on my way back to here
Oh,
on other business things.
right.
So if
Well-
that's all, then, I don't need to know any of the specifics. I already know everything.
No,
I think you'll want to know about this.
yeah, it's kind of a big deal, and especially if you're running such a fine business like this, you might want to be on guard for something. We investigated the scene, and we've come to the conclusion that there's
It was
something.
another vampire.
Yeah.
That's
There
what my
was a-
colleague's trying to tell you. That our
Hmm.
findings made us realize that the attack was by another vampire. Probably someone still in the area.
Another vampire.
Although it was not your average vampire. It was a rogue one.
A rogue vampire. Well,
Someone who's
this brings an interest.
just recently turned into one, so kind of a big deal.
Hmm.
Don't want to get that out on the loose, if you know what I mean.
No, of course.
So it surely wasn't you.
Me? Now, why would I attack my own distillery? Are you accusing me of murder?
Nah,
Well, you can never be too sure with other vampires.
And tell me,
Telling what kind of family you came from.
Lilith, why would I go and kill my distillery of members of my business?
Why would a vampire go and kill all of these people at all?
Exactly. How about we continue this conversation in my meeting room? Shall we?
sounds good. Lead the way.
Follow me. Murders.
Do you have other vampires working here, by the way?
Oh, something like that, of course.
And
Not all of them are vampires, though. Most of them are human.
do they?
Please, take a seat. Now
Alright.
on to business.
Yeah, sounds.
Before we start, I just want to say, you said you're the part of the Dracula family, right?
Yeah, I'm actually his son.
You're the son of Dracula.
Yeah, grandson of Vlad, son of Count. So
Very interesting.
yeah, kind of been here a while. You know, Hotel Transylvania, all that. Kind of helped run it with my dad.
Interesting.
Why?
So you said there was another murder with another vampire, possibly? Well, it's not me, if you're pointing that out.
Yeah, no, we didn't really assume you. You seem
No,
a man of
Don't
class,
think it could be
and
you.
this was more of a bloodbath. And plus, it's a newly breeded vampire, so you know how it gets. They just want to eat and drink and, well, get their thirst of blood. So we were just wondering if you maybe hired anyone new into the vampire scene, if you knew anything about it. Any
No,
other?
not that of recently, of course not.
So you don't know of any newly turned vampires that could have gone rogue and gotten a little ahead of themselves?
No, I do not. I only friend vampires who have been here for a while. I don't be friends of any new vampires.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay. I guess next question. Any reason why they would choose you, per se? Been up to anything shady recently?
Shady? No, of course not. I'm just a man of business. You see, with the wine distilleries, I do have some competition. Possibly, maybe one of them had anything to do with this, but I doubt it. But I don't know for sure either.
And your competitors, are they
Yes.
also vampires, or would you say they're human competitors?
Oh, they're human competitors.
Hmm.
They couldn't do something like this. There's no way.
Not unless they were recently turned, no.
Yeah. Question is who would turn them and why? It's kind of against vampire rule to just turn someone just for the fun of it.
I
Causes
guess
problems
that's
like
an
this.
answer that you need to answer for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this doesn't just affect us. I see that you kind of like to charade yourself as a human business owner, and if there's a vampire attacking your distilleries, that's not really great for business, is it?
No, it's not, and it's very unfortunate that the people died, but, you know, business is business, and it must continue on the route.
Yeah, true. Well, you
Don't
know,
think we're gonna find the answers we want here, Colin.
You might find us answers actually in some place with other vampires.
other vampires like what?
I'm gonna be hosting a soiree very soon. How about you two come and question the other guests that are going to be there?
Uh-huh. And how many vampires are we talking here? All the big names?
Quite a bit. A small circle, of course. Nothing too grand.
Haven't been to a party in quite a while, to be honest. Ever since I got back.
Same. I don't know if I'll be able to get away, but... Do you happen to have an invitation?
I can give you an invitation, yes.
I think I may be able to make this possible.
It's not like I have much to do anyway. Sure, yeah. We'll take your offer on that.
Perfect. It's settled then. You'll come to the soiree then.
Alright, and then I guess I'll just ask more questions there.
Yeah, more questions, of course.
Alright,
Hmm.
is that everything then?
Well, I guess so. There's really not much else we can do. This definitely isn't our vampire.
It's not.
Well, if you know anything or know anything from your associates, let us know. It's kind of a big deal. And if you need any...
I have a question for you, actually.
Mhm.
Why are you investigating this in the first place?
It's kind of the family thing. When I was younger, the business was more of a... Well, we just ran hotels, but throughout the ages, I guess now we're a protection kind of thing. So someone hired us to do this task.
Your family business. And what about you, Lilith?
Just say I got myself roped into this one.
Yeah.
Colin is staying with my family after all.
And who is your family?
Well, perhaps you'll meet my father if we come to the soiree. I'm sure he would love to have a conversation with you.
Is that so? We'll have to see about that.
Yeah, should be a grand time. I guess we'll all go together, and then, yeah, I'll just ask more questions there.
Sounds good. If you
I
have
don't
any
know.
trouble coming in, just tell Gold and Silver you're a invited guest to the soiree. If you have any trouble coming in.
Gold and silver.
Yes. Gold and Silver, my servants. My bodyguards, I'd like to call them more. Not servants.
So like Winston.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, if you ever need any more protection or anything, Dracula's could help out.
Protection? Protection? No. I will need no such thing.
Right, well, we'll see. Should be a
Alright,
lot of fun.
vampire with a moral compass. We should probably get on out of here. We can see ourselves out. Thank you.
Good. Have a good evening. And I'll see you at the soiree.
Of course.
Of
Nice
course.
seeing you. Sorry to disturb you on this night.
All good, Dracula.
Well, that definitely wasn't our vampire and was a total waste of time.
Yeah, it was something, but at least we know he didn't hire anyone new, so there's gotta be something more to it, though.
Be the perfect time for you to turn into a bat, by the way.
Ah, okay. Yeah. You're pretty cool! Okay, yeah.